Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review Shiny Flakes, the Teenage Drug Lord. And this is a new documentary from Netflix. It's a German documentary. They dub, so, well, they have subtitles for all of, like, the text and the typing on the screen, but they do their dubbing thing. And this is the true story of Max Schmitt, who was the inspiration for the show How to Sell Drugs Online Fast. So I've seen the first two seasons of that show, and it's like a high energy, like 6 episodes a season, crazy coming of age story with this teenager selling all these drugs on like Silk Road. And this documentary is about said young man. And this is from directors Ava Muller and Michael Schmidt. And this film, it's one of those kinds of things where it's like, it feels like a Netflix documentary. It feels like a Netflix true crime documentary. It has that feel to it. You've seen those kinds of films before because there's like 50 million of them on Netflix. Netflix knows their audience. They know that a lot of, especially Americans, love true crime shit. And they'll sit there and watch all of these disturbing, terrible things going on. Obviously, this one is more of like selling drugs and not murdering people. But, you know, still crime. Still true. This happened. And this film, it's like, I felt like as I was watching this that like this story didn't need like a whole entire film worth of time to like flesh it out. It is a fascinating thing looking at this teenager being able to do all these things. And it's interesting watching this film and hearing from him because like he's sitting in prison, they're showing him talking. There's one point where he just has like a mound of like Haribo gummy bears right there, which are German and delicious. They're the best of gummy bears. I myself am a very big fan of gummies. So, and you get to see him talking about doing all the drug stuff. They stage certain things. Like, this isn't just like all just interviewing people. There's sections where they like dramatize his bedroom and they have these like over the head shots of like a model of the bedroom, and like you see his bedroom slowly getting more cluttered with all of the drug paraphernalia and stuff like that throughout the film. This film has a lot of energy and like style about it. It's really trying to like, this is a cool documentary. And it has enough style, it has enough cool to it, and enough intriguing true life story to chew on for this to be an entertaining and interesting documentary to watch. Like, this is by far not my favorite of even just Netflix true crime documentaries, but it's something that's enough for me to sit back and enjoy this film for what it is. It tells an interesting story, and along the way, it's such a fascinating thing and such a ridiculous thing. And it's interesting to hear from this young man and all the other people involved in it. So when it really comes down to it, there's enough style, there's enough substance to make this an enjoyable watch. This isn't like a groundbreaking documentary. This thing isn't going to be like any kind of recognition for like an actual award season kind of thing. But I definitely think this is going to be something that a lot of people are going to check out on Netflix. And you know, it's on Netflix, it's right there, and it's accessible, and it's a crazy story, so you'll be thoroughly entertained with it. But those are my thoughts on Shiny Flakes, the Teenage Drug Lord. Let me know what you think, and let's talk some movies. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.